Earlier this month, Jeff Bezos spoke at the 2021 Ignatius Forum on the future of space in Washington, D.C. There he made some predictions considered forward-thinking by some and dystopian by others. According to the Amazon founder, Earth will eventually prove too small to support humanity's growth, and human beings will have to leave the planet if they want to survive. Bezos argues that people will eventually make visits to Earth, quote, the way you would visit Yellowstone National Park, unquote.
When Bezos was questioned about the possible existence of extraterrestrial life, he said, how could there not be? There are so many stars just in this galaxy and then so many galaxies. The odds that we're the only intelligent life in the universe seems vanishingly small to me. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with them. I think obviously there must be other life. It would be completely narcissistic for us to think we're the only ones in this great giant universe.
I think we're the only ones.
His point,
I do.
His point that the statistical possibility of that is so vanishingly small is a strong one. Like what? There's practically an infinite amount of stars and planets out there, and the idea that no other planet throughout all of the different permutations of the expansion of the galaxy have ever produced life.
No. There's other that happens, but they never make it past the. They never make it to the civilization. They don't become us. No. There's no us out there.
Interesting. Well, according to some science, this is some vague memory from back in a long time ago when I was in college. And I remember in one of my, maybe it was even like an astrophysics class, talking about the mathematical calculations. Actually, scientists agree that at that time there was about 4 million, they believe 4 million planets like ours out there. According to the calculations.
But then we'd be tripping over their satellites and they don't reach escape velocity because of the great filter. But that's what holds them all back.
Here's why we might not be though. Like high intelligence is evolutionarily beneficial, in competition with other unintelligent creatures. It has allowed us to be hegemonic on this planet, but it doesn't mean that we're going to be here forever. Like the course does seem clear that there's a high percentage chance that we're going to wipe ourselves out before we're able to do it, to colonize any other planets or anything else. So if other intelligent life was able to form on these other planets, it probably did the same thing as us. Fought itself over culture wars and then annihilated itself with its own greed and an ability to create ever impressive and sophisticated weapons to the point where they were never able then to get enough.
But we're getting to the point where even if we're not there yet, but even if we were to wipe ourselves out, there would still be evidence of our civilization, our technology,
But we'd have to visit those planets to.
Right. What I'm saying is, but there would be evidence of us even if we're gone, and we're not seeing evidence like that elsewhere either. We're not seeing anything.
But a planet, let's say, a planet that's 1 million light years away, Robbie, how would they know we exist? I mean, we do exist, right? We're here. You're here. How would they know we exist?
Well, if they eventually became advanced enough, they would have artificial intelligence, and they would have all sorts of and you're saying if it's not just one, then it's tons, and there would be ones closer to us, and there would be even more advanced, and we'd be they'd be showing up all the time. That's why time travel isn't real, because there'd be time travelers appearing all the time if it was.
Or maybe not. Maybe they're just like us, and they're just so far away that they don't know we exist, just like we don't know they exist, because neither of us have been able to figure out the technology to get to that point.
We just happen to have, our civilization and theirs happen to be around the exact same age and in the similar level of development.
That's the only way you'd possibly maybe be able to intersect, is if both of those civilizations developed in close enough proximity in time and distance so that they could meet each other before they destroy themselves, which is unlikely. Right. And to be clear, yes, all of us are high for this conversation. So on November 4th, 2013, astronomers reported, based on Kepler's space mission data, that there could be as many as 40 billion Earth-sized planets orbiting in the habitable zones of sun-like stars and red dwarf stars within the Milky Way galaxy. On October 29, 2020, new research using data from the Kepler Space Telescope estimated that there could be as many as 300 million potentially habitable planets in our galaxy. So clearly the teleprompter agrees with me.
I don't know. It's it's fun to talk about, but
Robby, always the skeptic over there about extraterrestrial life. Okay,
I know, I am the skeptic.
Ryan and I like to believe in fun things. Robby's no fun. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your Thanksgiving holiday to spend some time with us. We will have new content up for you tomorrow. You don't want to miss it.
As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.